It's a beautiful fall day. It's like mid-high 60s. So we're gonna go for a little October cruise. We're gonna head out to the old woods in Mathews County. And supposedly that area is haunted, if you believe in ghosts and stuff. I don't know if there'll be ghosts out today. There are all kinds of legends, tales. There's lore about the area. So I'll talk about that like once I get there. But either way, haunted or not, it looks like it's a nice area to ride through, surrounded by trees, so we'll see some fall foliage. So this is a beautiful thing. We just came across the Pullman Bridge, and they just recently got rid of the tolls over here. They have the toll lanes blocked off. Great stuff. Hopefully they can do that with some of the other bridges and tunnels that we have. Roads just hit differently. This whole area is totally different. It's really nice. It's really cool. Very different vibe. Very dense smell to it. But I like it. And it reminds me of back home for whatever reason. Very colonial looking. So we should be coming up soon to where we turn. So now that we're like up here, I wanted to get like a different fall vibe going. It is the spooky season. I am a fall girl at heart, being from New England and all. Cornfields at the end of their season. So I decided to come up to Mathews County, to the old woods, which are allegedly haunted. I don't know if we'll see any ghosts out today, but there are a lot of different stories of the hauntings. Tons of different abandoned houses around here and places. But there are a lot of different tales about the hauntings and why the area is haunted and what people have seen. I just wanted to go for a cool little fall, autumn ride. The way up here, the trees weren't really changing. I don't know. Some areas they're changing early, some it's changing later. This year has been very weird. We're just gonna ride through a couple of these little roads. It's a very swampy county. Did all that. Pigs and goats out there. It's cute. Okay, so Haven Beach Road is supposedly part of this haunted area. And then I think we'll come down that way after. But let me bring my GPS up so we can at least see where we're going. And if we see anybody, we'll ask them if they think it's haunted. And in those woods, I know a bunch of paranormal investigators. I've seen videos where they've come to do investigations during the day and at night and all that to see if it truly is haunted. I don't know if you guys believe in it, but I don't know. I like mysteries and lore and theories. I'm always down for a good theory. Supposedly at the end here, there's the storm lady who comes out and warns people in the night of incoming storms, ghost ships that people see. I don't know how far down we can take it, but that's a cool house. I wonder how much flooding they experience. Ghost armies looking for their treasure. Supposedly there was a treasure that's been washed away, crews that have been washed away trying to bury treasure and hunt for treasure during the Revolutionary War. Treasure buried. I don't know if we can go down this way, but we're gonna try. Oh God, there's a crab. I don't know how far down we can go with. Yeah, this is. So this is supposedly where ghost ships have been seen. Treasure's been buried. We'll go take a peek. Supposedly they can see ghost ships floating above the horizon, which if a ship is on the horizon, I don't know. Sometimes it can be mistaken for almost floating, basically. This is really pretty though. Man. There's a little island out there. I'm not sure where the haunted woods are. Maybe they're through there. Because it said at the end of White's Creek, which is what this is. But I'm gonna go ahead and try to turn around. Driving on this road, there's been tons of like little crabs and stuff. Alright, so now... Oh, that startled me. I'm hearing stuff. But it's the water crashing against the beach, but it sounds like footsteps. Let's hit the road. I go back and forth with wanting to swap out this exhaust to something louder so this doesn't sound like a little sewing machine. But I'm kind of thankful it's a softer exhaust when I'm doing stuff like this. It's a very cosmetic thing too. I feel like I should spend the money on this god-awful seat before I go buying an exhaust, you know? This is the stock seat and it is uncomfortable. Yeah, see that? I'm not sure exactly where the haunted woods are. I was trying to compile all my research this morning before I came out. There's also, on the way back, I don't know if we'll have time, but supposedly there's a house where John Lennon and Yoko Ono lived. They bought 2 properties down here in Mathews County to get out of New York. One of them was a bigger plantation. I think it's called the Poplar Plantation, which is in Mathews County. And then the other one I think is called like the Auburn Estate. And that's on like North Lake, which we passed coming in, but it's a private property going down. I guess the story there is that when the property was first built, the daughter of the man who built it, one of his daughters, she fell down like the grand stairway and ended up dying as a result of her injuries. And so as they sold the house through different decades, it was like her wedding day too. Her wedding slippers were supposed to be like left out as part of the property in the estate. Every time they sold the house, they were supposed to stay with the house and stay left out. But I guess Yoko Ono was super superstitious. She had the house like exorcised. She refused to put the slippers out. I guess they filled the basement with sand to keep ghosts away. I read a few different things that Yoko Ono donated the property after he died, because it was only like a year later after they bought both of those estates that he was killed. And I read that she donated those properties to charity, but then I also read a story where at the Auburn house, when they bought the property, they spent tons of money to remove the sand that John Lennon and Yoko put in the basement to prevent ghosts. And then I guess allegedly after they did that, they started having like ghost visits. Alright, so where are we? Okay, so this is Old House Woods Road, which is supposedly haunted. Look at that tiny little car. That's cool. Apparently there's a witch. I don't know if she's out today. I'd like to ask her some questions. So we'll come back and go down that way, but Old House Road. Old House Woods Road. This is supposedly like super haunted. So let's cruise down here. It's kind of creepy, I'm not gonna lie. And maybe this is all the woods. We'll look at an aerial shot of the map. I think they were like ghost dogs, black ghost dogs. They could have been hellhounds, I don't know. But supposedly they protect the property. Well, this is definitely creepy. Definitely spooky. Oh man. Private property. Oh, supposedly there's a house somewhere that was built in like the 18th century, so the 1700s, and it allegedly spontaneously combusted and then put itself out. I don't know if you believe that, but alright, so I don't think we can go any further this way. Let me see where we're at. Yeah, I don't know if that's really drivable. Okay, so there's private property signs down there. So we'll just turn around here. But so far no ghosts, so that's cool. Just a spooky little ride. I think we're gonna check this way out. I don't know why I'm using my blinker. So I'm starting to think that this may be the 40 acres of haunted forest. Yeah, this has to be the private property. It's definitely spooky. I don't know about driving through here at night. Ooh, too bad we can't go down there. I wish somebody was out more blocked off roads. Yeah, we'll check out like an aerial shot of all that. I wish somebody was out walking their dogs or something. I would ask them. Or maybe if a ghost was out. Other people gotta throw their trash out like that. It's so rude. Tiny little roads. Make sure nobody's coming. So strange. All right. We're heading back now, so I'll let it roll through here just because I think it's really pretty. This must be the other end of Old House Woods Road.